Well, I think I was really proud of guys how they rode today, of course. We haven't had many tests yet this year. We had one race against Oregon State. We've had incredible internal competition all winter and leading up to this, and I think it's just a culmination of that, and we're just at the first step. So I really felt the guys rode cool, calm, deliberate, collected. We didn't want the emotion to be too much, and I think they did that. I think they just rode their race and brought it back to the dock.
Was that representative of how good this team is?
Well, I think we know the real goals at the end of the season, and this is a milepost along the way. We have to test ourselves. We've got to figure out where we were. We got a good reading on our competition, and now we know what we need to do. And we know we have to get faster. We have to get better to win it all. So that's for sure. And I think these guys expect it. I think they already know that, and so that's where we are right now.
Satisfaction level 10 being the best. Where are you at with this today's performance?
Well, I think they rode really well for the conditions and where we are in it's the third weekend in April. I don't want to put a number on it, but I think they would say that they executed their race plan. They lived inside the boat. I see all the focus was inside the boat. That was really important to me. I think you want a team that's internally focused, and that's where they were.
Anything that made you we could do this better?
Well, of course, I'm a coach, so I'm always. I would say that we're always constructively critical, but I think we'll sit down in a minute. We haven't even had a chance to talk about it too much, but I definitely was really proud. I think after last year, it could have been a really emotional race, and I think they just got down to business.
How about your other boats?
I was really pleased with the second varsity. I thought that was a really well-rode race, very aggressive. I think people can see the depth of the team there. I think they can see the competition within the team, they were able to show that to all our fans today. It was an incredible day out there. I couldn't believe how many fans. Mike and I turned up mid-race and said, "Hey, Mike, this is pretty special." And he looked at me and said, "Yeah." Like I said, two great teams, two great rivalries. Two great teams, a great rivalry, an amazing fan base, parents. We're rowing down the Montlake Cut in Seattle. It's beautiful blue skies, flat water. It couldn't be any better.
Can you describe the water conditions out there?
I would say almost perfect. There was no wind on the varsity race. There was absolutely no wind. It was dead calm. The water was flat. There was no wakes. You can't get any better than that. I'd just say that it was just perfect. Yeah.
You didn't have this to practice in, so was this almost a challenge to row in such a calm water?
Well, we've escaped a few times. We've gone up to a lake up in Bellingham to race on some flat water the last couple of weekends. That's helped us prepare, kind of get away from campus life. These guys can get pretty distracted with all their studies and social life, and I think to be a student athlete these days, it's a pretty demanding job, and they handle it really well, but sometimes it's nice to bring them out of that environment and let them focus on just being rowers and being friends and being in a boat together. It definitely has helped us.
Talk a little bit more about the interaction between the rowers today that you saw. What pleased you? What made you go?
Within our own boat?
Yeah.
I don't know. They just looked at like a business as usual, and that's what we want. We're professional guys. I think people ask what you want to be looked at, and I said, well, we come to do business. We come to get on the water and go fast, and that's what we want to be about.
A win like this, how does that propel you going forward?
Well, I know. Well, it is the Cal week, so you could maybe expect a little downturn next week. But I think these guys are just going to feed off this, and we're just going to keep going forward. So, sometimes we come off of big emotional races and there's a letdown, but I think we're in a really good spot.